Good morning. I'm here today with Anthony Lawrence, founder and wealth coach with Wealth Insight LLC. Also happens to be a client of mine. How you doing, Anthony?
Very good.
So, Anthony, what exactly is the infinite banking concept that I keep hearing about?
Well, Michael, the infinite banking concept is a system that we use to educate and implement for our clients a process that allows them to actually recapture all of the principal and interest on the things they buy.
Recapture.
Recapture.
Explain that a little further, please.
Sure. Nelson Nash, who created the infinite banking concept, says you finance everything you buy. Think about that. You finance everything you buy. You either pay interest to someone else for the use of their dollar, or you use cash and give up the opportunity to earn any interest on that cash over time.
Absolutely. Okay.
So recapturing, let's look at a bank. Okay, what does a bank do with their money? What does a bank do with your money? Okay, banks operate from when you give a bank a dollar, they then in turn loan that dollar out. The person they loan that dollar to puts that dollar to use, and maybe they buy a car. Well, then the car dealership, where's the very first place that car dealership puts that money? Right back into the bank.
Back to the bank.
Okay, so banks recapture your dollar, make a great profit in doing so. We teach our clients to create a private banking system that actually allows them to do the same thing.
And personally, once I decide to become my own bank, what does it take? What are the steps that it takes to to get this going?
Sure. Well, first, it's education first and foremost. If you know what's happening, you're going to know what to do. And the first thing you really have to do is you have to capitalize. Again, looking at a bank, banks cannot lend money that they don't have.
Right.
All right, so they shouldn't be. To create your own private banking system, you've got to have capital. And we at Wealth Insight are experts at uncovering those hidden wealth transfers that most people don't even realize they're making, or transferring their wealth out of their possession. A lot of financial advisors will tell you that you have to, tighten the reins and save money and change your cash flow, work harder to come up with that money. You've heard of the latte factor.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to give up certain pleasures, certain things that you enjoy throughout the day to then create that money to put into a system so you can save for retirement. Well, we try to come up and find those dollars without increasing your cash flow, without having you work any harder. It's amazing how most people aren't aware of those wealth transfers, and we're very good at uncovering those and then redirecting those dollars into the banking system so that you can then start becoming your own banker.
Thus, the wealth coach.
Absolutely. And even before the capitalization phase, I always say this concept will work for anyone, but it's not right for everyone.
Okay.
What I mean by that is discipline, desire, determination. It's a must. You've got to carry those components. Not everyone has that. And actually, if you read Becoming Your Own Banker by our Nelson Nash, you'll discover what he talks about as the human problems. And it really is. It's kind of become the American way to live above our means and to not be able to save that money, to not have the discipline to know what to do. And so discipline, desire, determination are three components that are necessary for me to move forward with any of my clients before creating their own private banking system.
I see. So the whole model of you get a raise and start making more money, then you start living up to that standard, that doesn't work with this.
It really doesn't. Eventually, you will, when you create your system, you will actually have a bigger pool of money as time goes by, which will enrich your life. It will happen, but to be disciplined and to live within your means is definitely a must. But like I said, if you follow the system, follow what we teach, you will uncover more and more money because you will increase the amount of money that you actually recapture. Eventually, you get to a point where you recapture most, if not all, of your income. That takes time, but it can happen.
Well, Anthony, thank you so much for being with us today. You've shared some gems with myself and with our audience. Stay tuned next time.
Thanks a lot.